Every firearm tells a story, some born in the fires of war, others crafted with patience in hidden workshops. But each one shaped history in its own way. In this episode, we reveal a lineup of iconic guns, exploring their origins, specs, strengths, and the reasons they became legends both on the battlefield and in the hands of collectors. If you love stories of innovation and power, make sure to hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss what's next. Number 15. SAR K245. The SAR K245 is a full-size double-stack .45 ACP from SAR Silmaz, offered in the US through SAR USA as an affordable, high-capacity alternative to classic .45s, blending cartridge power with modern ergonomics and solid machining. The K2 typically features a 4.7-inch barrel, overall length near 8.3 inches, and a steel frame and slide that give the pistol heft, often around 40 ounces. Magazine capacity runs roughly 12 to 14 rounds depending on model, letting it outpace many single-stack 45s. This weight aids recoil control, producing a soft, predictable impulse and quick follow-ups. It's a locked breech DA/SA design, with adjustable sights and reliable feeding across common factory loads, though critics point to bulk for carry. Owners praise its accuracy and how the heavy frame tames the .45 recoil. In practice, the K245 fits as a home defense or range gun for shooters who want true .45 performance with extra capacity. New retail commonly ranges $500 to $600. Used examples trade mid-$300 to $400, depending on condition and configuration. Not a century-old classic, but a practical, well-built pistol that proves value and engineering can make a gun respected for performance. Variants like the compact K245C and different finishes give buyers options for concealment or display, and aftermarket magazines and holsters make it easy to outfit. Number 14. Thompson 1927. A-1. The Thompson 1927. A-1 is the semi-automatic descendant of the famous Tommy gun, a name that instantly recalls Prohibition, gangsters, and American lawmen. While the original Thompson submachine guns of the 1920s and World War II were fully automatic, this civilian legal version fires semi-auto only, yet keeps the unmistakable profile, solid walnut stock, finned barrel, and the option of both stick and drum magazines. Chambered in .45 ACP, it feeds from 20 or 30 round sticks, with 50-round drums available for those who want the full classic look. At over 40 inches long, with a 16-inch barrel, the 1927 A1 weighs more than 13 pounds, making it heavier than many modern rifles. This bulk turns into an advantage when firing, as it soaks up recoil and allows the powerful .45 ACP to shoot with surprising smoothness. Though not practical for defense or carry, the 1927 A1 is prized for range use, reenactments, and display, giving owners the chance to hold history in their hands. On today's market, Auto Ordnance manufactures new 1927 A1 rifles that typically sell between $1,300 and $1,700. Used examples often appear near the $1,000 mark, depending on condition and included magazines. More than just a firearm, the Thompson 1927 A1 is a cultural icon. Owning one means owning a symbol of an era where legend and reality collided. Number 13. Walther PPQ 45. The Walther PPQ 45 brings the line's crisp striker trigger to the .45 ACP, pairing German engineering with practicality. Released in the mid-2000s, it scales the PPQ formula to a larger bore without losing the short, tactile reset for fast, accurate shooting. It carries a 4.2 5-inch barrel, an overall length over 7 inches, and a 10-round magazine. The polymer frame keeps weight manageable, while the sculpted grip and interchangeable back straps set the hand high for a confident purchase. Ambidextrous controls and simple sights make operation intuitive. On the range, the PPQ 45 feels lively. The bore axis and grip contour help the muzzle track flat, keeping groups tight in controlled pairs or longer strings. Recoil is a steady push, letting newer shooters build rhythm, while experienced shooters ride the reset for quick follow-ups. Reliability with common factory loads is strong, field stripping is straightforward, and the rail accepts lights for home defense. In practice, the PPQ-45 fits best as a home defense or duty pistol, though with the right holster, it can be carried by those comfortable with a larger slide and grip. Collectors value it as a less common modern Walther and 45 ACP, distinct within a catalog dominated by 9mm models. Typical pricing sits around $600 to $700 new, with used examples lower. If you want modern handling, a confidence-boosting trigger, and .45 performance without drama, this PPQ delivers. Number 12. FNX-45 Tactical. The FNX-45 Tactical is FN America's combat-ready, suppressor-friendly, .45 ACP built for users who need features straight from the factory. Arriving in the early 2000s, it ships optics-ready with a threaded 5.3-inch barrel and tall sight size to co-witness over suppressors or miniature red dot optics. Built on a durable polymer frame with a robust slide, the pistol's overall length near 8.6 inches and double-stack magazines holding 15 rounds give true .45 power with higher capacity. Design choices favor control and adaptability. Fully ambidextrous controls, interchangeable back straps, and aggressive grip texturing keep the pistol secure in wet or gloved hands. The DA/SA trigger provides a longer first pull, followed by lighter follow-ups, a configuration some shooters prefer for duty use. At the range, the FNX-45 Tactical rewards shooters with a soft, manageable recoil impulse for the caliber, aided by the pistol's mass and tuned recoil system, which helps with fast, accurate follow-ups. Reliability across common factory loads is strong, and the optics-ready slide plus threaded barrel makes suppressor and red dot setups straightforward. In practice, the FNX-45 Tactical excels in duty, defensive, or competition roles, where capacity, suppressor readiness, and ambidextrous operation matter. It's large for deep concealment, but performs exceptionally in open carry or belt gear setups. Its tall sights co-witness with optics, mags, and holster options are plentiful, and its balance makes it easy to train under stress reliable. Number 11. CMMG MkG. The CMMG MkG is a pistol caliber carbine built around 45 ACP that brings AR-style ergonomics to a heavy-hitting round. Designed to broaden the pistol caliber family, the MkG uses a radial delayed blowback system to soften recoil and reduce mechanical stress compared with straight blowback alternatives. It accepts Glock pattern 45 magazines, letting shooters share mags between pistol and carbine. The design includes familiar AR controls, a modular handguard with MLOK slots, and a full-length top rail for optics. Barrel lengths vary from short pistol setups to a 16-inch rifle, keeping balance like an AR while preserving pistol cartridge advantages. In practical terms, the MkG excels for home defense, range use, and competition, where controllability and capacity matter. With Glock magazines that hold double-digit rounds, the MkG delivers sustained firepower beyond most pistols while remaining easy to handle. The radial delayed system produces a softer impulse that aids rapid follow-ups and keeps groups tight, without the sharp snap some blowback carbines give. Modularity allows lights, optics, and stocks or braces to be fitted as laws permit, making the platform flexible for varied roles. New MkG models typically retail in the mid-$1,000 bracket, with used examples lower depending on condition. For shooters wanting AR ergonomics with a heavy pistol round, the CMMG MkG is a clever, practical package that stands out among pistol caliber carbines. Number 10. Nighthawk Custom Firehawk. The Nighthawk Custom Firehawk is a premium 1911 that blends competition-grade precision with carry-ready refinement. Built by Nighthawk Custom, the Firehawk targets shooters who want a tuned, reliable .45 4.5 ACP platform that also carries and shoots like a race gun. Frame and slide are hand-fitted with tight tolerances for crisp trigger breaks and better accuracy. Barrel length is commonly 4.25 inches, with overall length near 8.5 inches, and single-stack magazines keep the grip slim while preserving 1911 balance. Standout features include hand finishing, tuned triggers, throated match barrels, precision extractors, and match sights. Ergonomics are refined for natural pointing, and checkered front straps give secure purchase under recoil. Shooters praise the Firehawk for a glassy trigger feel and consistent shot placement that suits both defensive carry and action shooting when set up for competition. In practice, the Firehawk shines as a premium defensive or carry 1911, where reliability meets refinement. Its conservative dimensions make it suitable for daily carry in a proper holster, while the custom work commands a price premium and strong resale among collectors. For those wanting a 1911 that feels like a handmade tool rather than mass-produced metal, the Nighthawk Custom Firehawk remains a top choice. It offers owners the tactile satisfaction of a finely made pistol and the confidence of match-grade performance in a carry-ready package. Number 9. Ruger LC Carbine. The Ruger LC Carbine is a compact pistol-caliber carbine that pairs stable handling with pistol rounds. Its bolt-over-barrel layout places the magazine in the grip, improving balance and control versus many short carbines. Standard models use a 16.2 5-inch threaded barrel, folding adjustable stock, and accept Glock pattern or Ruger 57 magazines depending on caliber, giving users flexibility in capacity and logistics. On the range, the LC Carbine is predictable and easy to shoot. The longer barrel increases velocity over a pistol, and the aluminum receiver plus compact geometry keeps weight reasonable for longer sessions. Rapid deploy folding sights and a full-length rail simplify optics or light mounting. Available in calibers like 45 ACP and 10mm auto, the platform fits roles from small game hunting to home defense. In use, the LC Carbine excels where controllability and capacity matter. Glock pattern magazines enable higher round counts, while the carbine format reduces felt recoil and tightens groups for sustained strings. The adjustable stock and ambidextrous controls make it adaptable to different shooters. Pricing for new units sits around the mid-$1,000 range, with used examples lower. For those wanting AR-style ergonomics with pistol round simplicity, the LC Carbine is a modern, practical choice, versatile and compelling at the range. Number 8. Springfield Armory XDS Mod 2. The Springfield Armory XDS Mod 2 is a slim, striker-fired single-stack pistol built for concealed carry and everyday reliability. An evolution of the XDS line, the Model 2 refines ergonomics and trigger feel for better control in a compact package. Chambered in calibers like 9mm and select 45 models, it often uses a 3.3-inch barrel and measures about 6.3 inches overall, making it easy to conceal in IWB rigs. The single-stack magazine keeps the grip narrow for comfortable carry without sacrificing practical capacity. The XDS model 2 blends shootability with concealability. Grip texture and a slight palm swell give secure purchase, while the improved trigger offers less travel and a crisp break. Low-profile sights and a slim slide reduce printing, and the lightweight makes it comfortable for all-day carry. It remains accurate enough for practical engagement distances. In real-world use, the Mod 2 is a daily carry choice for commuters, plainclothes officers, and anyone who values a slim defensive pistol. Its simple design aids maintenance, and holster and magazine options are plentiful. New mod. 2 pistols typically retail in the mid to high $300 range for 9mm, with 45 variants commanding a premium. For discreet carry without losing confidence behind the trigger, the Springfield XDS Mod 2 is a reliable, proven option. Owners appreciate its discreet profile, dependable function, and wide availability of holsters and magazines. Number 7. Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. The Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 refines the original M&P with improved ergonomics, a crisper trigger, and enhanced durability for duty and civilian use. Upgrades include aggressive grip texturing, improved internals, and optional threaded barrels for suppressor setups. Available in sizes and calibers such as 9mm and .40 S and W, the 2.0 balances capacity with controllable handling. Key specs vary by model: compact, full-size, and service-length barrels, combined with polymer frames and sturdy slides. The 2.0 trigger is tighter with a shorter reset, aiding fast, accurate strings. Interchangeable palm swells and back straps let shooters tailor fit, while a low-bore axis reduces muzzle flip for quicker follow-ups. In everyday use, the M&P 2.0 is prized by law enforcement and civilians for its robustness, ease of maintenance, and parts commonality. It handles high round count training well, and aftermarket support for sights, triggers, and holsters is extensive. Reliability with common factory loads is strong, and the platform adapts from concealed carry to duty gun to competition. On the market, the M&P 2.0 sits competitively against other service pistols, with full-size models commonly found in the mid to high $300 range new, and compact variants slightly lower. For shooters wanting a proven platform with modern ergonomics and versatile configurations, the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 remains a sensible, widely supported choice. Number 6. Colt Defender SS. The Colt Defender SS is a stainless compact 1911 style pistol that blends classic Colt lines with carry-focused features. Designed for shooters who want no 1911 feel in a package easier to carry, the Defender SS parries down length and weight while keeping the single-action trigger and short reset that define the design. Typical configs list a 3.5-inch barrel, about 7.75 inches overall, and single-stack magazines that keep the grip slim. The stainless finish resists corrosion and gives a heft that helps tame .45 ACP recoil. Mechanically, the Defender SS follows classic 1911 operation with short recoil tilting barrel lockup and a crisp single-action brake. Modern variants often add low-profile match sights and improved mainspring housings or grip options to aid comfort. The single-stack frame makes concealment easier than full-size 1911s, while the shorter slide still feeds reliably. In service, the Colt Defender SS excels as a premium compact for shooters wanting 1911 ergonomics in a smaller footprint. It's chosen by regular trainers who value the single-action reset for fast, accurate follow-ups. Capacity is lower than double stacks, but the slim grip speeds aiming. Pricing reflects Colt's stamp, so new Defender SS models often cost more than generic compacts, and used examples retain value. For those wanting classic 1911 handling in a carry-size steel package, the Defender SS is a strong option. It pairs classic styling with modern carry practicality. Number 5. Heckler & Koch USC Point 45 ACP. The Heckler & Koch USC and .45 ACP is a compact semi-automatic carbine, bringing H&K engineering to a pistol-caliber carbine. The USC was developed to offer a shoulder-fired option that keeps .45 ACP ballistics while improving control and sighting. Design goals emphasize durability, simple controls, and predictable close-quarters handling. Typical specs list a 16.2-inch barrel, polymer furniture, and a reinforced receiver for toughness without excess weight. The USC accepts pistol-style magazines and often ships with fixed or folding stocks, Picatinny rails for optics and lights, and adjustable sights. Its tuned blowback-derived system yields smooth cycling with common loads. The USC excels in short-range controllability. Shoulder mounting reduces felt recoil versus pistols, improves sight radius and follow-ups, and tightens groups. 45 ACP at carbine velocities gives strong terminal performance, while often reducing overpenetration risks compared with some rifle rounds. In practice, the USC suits home defense, vehicle work, and range sessions where controllability and simple logistics matter. Its handling fits close-quarters users and buyers who value H and K quality. Being less common than mainstream PCCS, the USC often commands a premium used and new. For buyers seeking a compact, well-made .45 carbine that prioritizes ergonomics and reliability, the Heckler & Koch USC is a compelling choice. Expect H and K quality to push prices above typical PCCS. Number 4. Ruger Vaquero. The Ruger Vaquero is a single-action revolver that blends Old West charm with modern Ruger toughness. Released in the mid-1990s for cowboy action shooters and traditionalists, it keeps classic lines, but adds a transfer bar safety, modern metallurgy, and tight lockup so you can run it hard. The result is a 6-gun that looks period correct, yet runs like a modern tool. Standard specs include 4.62 or 5.5-inch barrels, a 6-shot cylinder, and chamberings like .357 Magnum or .45 Colt. Fixed sights keep the vintage silhouette. The hand-filling grip and solid weight tame recoil for manageable full-power loads. The single-action trigger is crisp and predictable, rewarding a clean press with centered hits at typical match and range distances. In practice, the Vaquero thrives in matches, reenactments, and relaxed range days. Shooters praise its smooth cycling, positive indexing, and easy loading. The reverse indexing pole speeds reloads, and robust internals shrug off high round counts with maintenance. Finish choices range from blued to stainless, and aftermarket grips let owners tailor fit and style. On today's market, new Vaqueros generally list between $800 and $1,000, depending on finish and barrel length, while clean used examples often come lower. For anyone who wants frontier-era feel without antique fragility, the Ruger Vaquero delivers authentic lines, modern safety, and everyday shootability in a revolver that earns respect. Number 3. Glock G21 Gen 5. Glock's G21 Gen 5 is a full-size .45 ACP built for duty toughness with modern refinements. It keeps the brand's simple, rugged DNA, but updates feel and shootability. The Glock Marksman, barrel tightens groups, ambidextrous slide stops aid either handers, and the Gen 5 trigger delivers a cleaner break with a shorter reset. Specs: a 4.6-inch barrel, overall length a touch over 8 inches, and a 13-round double-stack magazine. The polymer frame adds aggressive texture for wet or gloved use. Backstrap style fit. Front slides, serrations ease press checks. The NDLC finish resists wear. Internal tweaks smooth cycling and boost durability. On the range, the G21 Gen 5 feels composed. The full-size frame, recoil spring tuning, and grip angle help the muzzle track flat, so controlled pairs come fast, predictable. The Marksman barrel rewards a steady press with tight patterns, and reliability with factory loads is a known strength. Accessories abound: lights, holsters, night sights, and optic plates tune it for defense, patrol, or practice. New G21 Gen 5 pistols typically sit between $600 and $700, with clean used examples lower. What you get is capacity ahead of traditional single stacks, the durability agencies expect, and the simple manual of arms that made Glock a staple, now paired with 45 authority in a platform that's easy to maintain. Number 2. SIG Sauer P220 Legion. The SIG Sauer P220 Legion is a refined .45 ACP in SIG's Legion line, built for shooters who want precision, enhanced controls, and premium fit. Part of SIG's Legion family, the P220 adds tuned triggers, refined ergonomics, and upgraded coatings that cut glare and boost durability, blending the classic single-stack 45 feel with modern updates for range and duty. Typical specs list a 4.4-inch barrel, overall length near 8.5 inches, and a single-stack magazine holding 7 rounds of 45 ACP. Legion models often include a tungsten-infused grip module to reduce recoil and improve balance. SIG's SRT short reset trigger, enhanced slide serrations, combat sights, and selective optics compatibility. Fit and finish are elevated, with Legion markings and durable surface treatments. In practice, the P220 Legion shines where accuracy and trigger quality matter. The slim, single-stack frame points naturally. The heavier grip mass and tuned trigger cut perceived recoil and aid quick follow-ups. It's favored by precision shooters, production competitors, and professionals seeking a high-quality duty or security sidearm. The P220's long-standing reliability underpins the modern upgrades. New P220 Legion models command a premium over standard P220s, with prices reflecting factory enhancements and materials. Used values vary by condition. For buyers seeking an out-of-the-box, competition-capable .45 that also reads and feels professional, the SIG Sauer P220 Legion delivers tactile excellence, dependable performance, and a finish that rewards training. Number 1. Colt 1911. The Colt 1911 is the archetype of the modern fighting pistol. Designed by John Browning and adopted by the U.S. in 1911, it proved itself in 2 world wars and countless roles. Chambered in .45 ACP, the original Gov model paired a 5-inch barrel with an all-steel frame and a single-action trigger that set the standard for crisp breaks and resets. Its slim single-stack profile points naturally, and the weight tames recoil for quick sight return. Core specs include a 5-inch barrel, overall length about 8.5 inches, and 7-round magazines. Safety features like the thumb, safety and grip safety remain hallmarks, while beaver tail tangs, improved sights, and extended controls are common. Today's Colt lineup spans GI-style pistols and enhanced models with stainless finishes, Novak sights, checkered fronts, and rails. On the range, the 1911 rewards disciplined trigger work with tight, repeatable groups. Field stripping is straightforward, parts support is extensive, and its tunability invites builds from competition to concealed carry. Capacity is lower than double stacks, but the trade-off is a thin grip, short trigger reach, and a trigger feel many shooters still prefer. In the market, new Colt 1911s often run $800 to $1,000 depending on trim. Custom or legacy models climb higher. Used pistols hold value well. The Colt 1911 remains a symbol of American craftsmanship and a sidearm that delivers confidence and precision. From the rugged SAR K2 to the timeless Colt 1911, each firearm in this lineup shows how design, history, and purpose come together in steel and polymer. Some are compact carry pistols, others duty-ready carbines, and a few are icons that shape generations. Whether you admire them for engineering, collectability, or personal defense value, they all stand out in the world of .45 caliber firepower. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.